I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Luke, and I'm a recovering addict, alcoholic, smoker, and food addict. For me, these vices all became a horrific cocktail of poisons that were my life for 10 years. I used to pride myself on being the last one drinking and jokingly say I wasn't raised a quitter. I can assure you that looking back, there's no pride or happiness that comes from being the last one standing at the bar, wondering why you've made so many cash withdrawals at night, or waiting for your food delivery at 3 a.m., trying not to pass out before it even arrives. This was my sad reality for 10 years, and I genuinely thought I was living my best life. My day to day routine was consistent, if nothing else. It would start with drinking, sniffing, smoking, and then back home for a kebab. The following day, I had no energy at all. I'd order more takeaways, sometimes being really smart, and just order a Domino's family meal deal and consume it throughout that day. Now repeat this routine. Addicts will tell you loads of different reasons as to why and how they managed to stop, and every single one is fantastic. Mine was incredibly simple. In my head, I could see a life that was my version of perfection, a life where alcohol and substances weren't needed as numbing agents, a life where I had goals and ambitions, and a life where I was actually happy. um, Now, all I needed to do was map how I was going to stand in front of a mirror and see this life. My now fiance actually introduced me to writing out your dreams for the year ahead. Then, in a year's time, you read them together and you see what you've achieved or have they changed at all, and just go through them. Personally, I love this, and I've actually adopted this into my week to week routine. And I found by having targets every week, I have goals to achieve. I'm working towards that big picture and can't waste a thought of going back to that old Luke who I do not want to go to. In order to truly beat an addiction, however, I do believe you need to find the core reason for your addiction. For me, this was the feeling of not feeling good enough. My father uh, didn't want a relationship with me as a child, and as a result, I've consistently felt like I'm not good enough. So I actually use substances and alcohol as a way to replace that feeling of connection and numb the pain. Drugs, alcohol, and food became my emotional armor in the world. And when you do remove your armor, that can be scary. This is where I was incredibly fortunate. My partner is an EFT practitioner, and it was through EFT that I was able to target my internal issues directly. There are loads of great therapies out there, but this is the one that worked for me. I'm probably the most anti therapy guy that you'll meet. But I can now safely say that I will not be returning to my old ways, and I'm incredibly excited for my future. I don't count my days of sobriety, as this is a lifestyle change for me. It's not a countdown to my next relapse.